Welcome back to the channel for another video on our 22 WRX. This week we're going to be talking about J-pipes and the possible check engine light that you could get when using them. So everyone knows that adding a J-pipe with a high flow cat is going to let the turbo breathe a little bit better. It's going to let it spool up, make a little bit more power, just let the engine breathe a little bit better. But with a high flow cat, sometimes you will get a check engine light. And that check engine light is P0420, and I'll put that up here on the screen. Now P0420 refers to the catalytic converter and it not working anymore, or not working efficiently enough. And some cars get this light, some cars don't. And sometimes it's just dependent on brand too. Sometimes some other brands get more check engine lights than others, but we're going to talk a little bit about that and some of the experiences I've had and the solution I came up with. Now, I did make a video on this not too long ago, maybe about a year ago or something like that, and I do have some updates to that because I think there is a better solution, a better part, because that other part also can give you a check engine light, so we'll review that as well. All right, and over at the bench we have our J-style oxygen sensor spacer. This part number from Vibrant is 19019. So this bag that I have right here, this is part number 19021. So this is what I currently have on the car. I'll have a picture of that right here. Now I think there's an application for both of these. So just because the J spacer didn't work for me doesn't mean it's not going to work for you or a different application. So this 19021, the one that's currently on the car, I would definitely recommend this part if you are running a catted downpipe and you're still getting that P0420 check engine light saying that the cat is below efficiency. You should get this spacer, threads right on, and then the check engine light will go away. Now you will have to clear the check engine light, so if you have your access port you can just clear that. And then the J style one. So if you try to use this with a catted downpipe, it might fix the issue, or you might get a new check engine light. And that check engine light is P0137. Now that check engine light says that the rear oxygen sensor voltage is low or the circuit is incomplete. So basically if you briefly know how cars work and sensors, so basically the sensor runs on a voltage. If the voltage, or depending on the airflow that it sees or the oxygen that it sees, that's the voltage that it sends to the ECU. So when the voltage drops too low, that's basically meaning the car is reading a lot of oxygen basically, and it's basically saying that the sensor is bad. And all that it means is that it is reading too much oxygen. It's not reading enough of the emissions to actually have that sensor work. So to fix that, you would just have to, like I said, run this if you're running a catted downpipe. Now, if you're completely catless, now I haven't tested it, but I would assume this would be a perfect fit if you were catless. So, well, I know it will physically fit the car. Now, I have had a couple subscribers reach out to me and say that this has fixed their catless issue. Now, I haven't physically tested it, so I can't guarantee that. I haven't tested it. I can basically guarantee that this bad boy is going to work. I've had it on the car for over 2,000 miles and no lights have turned on. It just works how it should. I'll put a picture of it on the corner here again. But it literally just unscrews. So now since I do have an ETS J-pipe on the car, because that comes with the turbo kit, you can see right there that I did have to remove the ground. So with the ETS, you have to remove that ground strap just to get enough room to spin that off. And then everything just threads on. Just torque it down and you're all set. Now I will have both of those oxygen sensor spacers in the description linked down below. So if you did want to pick those up, if you do have a catted downpipe and you are having a P0420 check engine light, get the 19021. If you're catless, try out the 19019. Well, that's all I got for you guys on this one. See you guys next week. Until next time, see ya.